something. Sun cut. Yeah. Like BT after midnight. The sun cut. Tryna walk up Milwaukee. You know, make the butts. The sun cut.
Alright, look. Hey, salutations. I am Rolex Ryan.
And you already know who it is, man. You already know what it's about. It's about deal time in the building.
And it's me. It's me.
Just a regular Tariq, you know, lordship.
This is me, Tariq. Lord Tariq.
Lord
if
Tariq.
you're nasty.
Yes.
Hopefully you're not, because. You know.
Alright, look, so we came up with an idea. We wanted to make sure that people that tuned into our podcast, our mixtape, your favorite podcast, had an idea of who we was, what we wanted to do. We all wrote down 5 questions, some raggedy, some gumball questions. We all gonna completely tell the truth about the question. And your option is to tell the truth about the question or drink this black label. That's kind of where we at right now. Don't ask where the rest of it is at. There was a situation last night and it's half full. Doesn't matter. So this is what we're gonna do. We have 1 through 5. Each of us gonna pick a number, answer the question. We just gonna kind of round robin it for the most part.
Right.
Okay? Alright.
Exactly.
This is how we gonna do it. I'm gonna be like, Tariq, what's your number? And you gonna give me a number, and I'm gonna give you the question. You can ask Dale his number. Then Dale will ask me my number. We're gonna go all the way around.
Okay.
Alright, you gonna go first. Alright.
I kind of feel like we should flip a coin to see who goes first.
Alright, you know what? Coin flipped. I'll go first.
Okay. You, Bucko?
Man, I want number 3, man.
You want number 3. Alright. This ain't really that bad of a question. What's the weirdest smell you have ever smelled coming from your body?
Well, you mean like describing it in a way?
Yeah, like describe it. Like, what's something that you was like, oh my God.
Bro, one time I was in the airport, right? And I just got off the plane. And I was walking, and I just had I had 1, 2, let one out. I let one out, and minutes later, that shit was just still around me. It wouldn't go away. I thought I left it with somebody else. And that shit was and it was you know how when you poop and when you run a poop, you feel like you can visualize the color behind it. But the green smoke was just around me. It was like a force field. That shit would not go away. It smelled like fucking onions, cooked dolphin, and manure. It was disgusting.
That all speaks on to what you was eating. But yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about though, because I definitely done let one out at work. And I work in a bank, so sometimes I gotta go in and approve for tellers. I gotta go approve for tellers sometimes. Yeah. And sometimes, when you go to the back, you know what I'm talking about, Rick, when you go to the back of the teller window and then you go over there, I'll usually let one out right in that group. So
that's the most disrespectful shit.
So I can walk out. And this is how cold I am. I'm gonna act like I just smelled it ooh, it smells like straight shit in here. Y'all niggas nasty and walk out. But I know it's me. I know I let one out.
That's so disrespectful.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. You don't know about Rick?
Better out than in.
Hey, you don't know about brother.
Better out than in.
You try to do it. You just get away.
How you go to the teller? It's not even the window. Stop saying the window it's cool. You went to the teller area where they gotta already breathe and live next to each other and make their money more dirty.
This was post-COVID.
That's why they call you Dirty Money Dale. That's why they call you that shit.
It's pre-COVID.
That makes it worse. People won't wear masks. We pick a number.
Pick a number.
Number. Shit, let's go number 5. Let's go number 5.
Ooh.
Okay. Which rapper do you wish never ever made music in their lifetime and why?
21 Savage.
Really?
Not a fan.
Have you ever heard that J. Cole song with him and J. Cole? Have you ever heard that?
I didn't know one existed. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Can I take that back?
Not even 6ix9ine? You up? Come on now.
No, hold on. Lil Yachty.
Okay.
Wow, really?
Lil Yachty.
And
I don't like none of Lil Yachty shit. So
why?
He's just terrible. No bars. You know how there's some things that are just so terrible you can't describe them, whether it be a smell or something that you see or something that you've eaten. That's how I feel about Lil Yachty's rapping.
Word.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's zero nutrients. Lose brain cells.
His whole catalog from rap.
There, to me,
all the features, everything. Period.
I don't care. It can be gone. It can be gone.
Understood.
It can be gone. All right.
Okay.
So you've answered the question. I've answered the question. Dale, pick a number.
Me, I'm a type of number one type of motherfucker. Y'all already know.
That's the worst one you could have picked.
And that's fine. Bucko, go ahead. Which one? If it's coming from Tariq, I ain't worried.
I don't know. This is one of the raggedy questions that I had on here.
What is your favorite Teletubby type shit?
I call him out like
That was honorable mention number 6. All right, let's go to the list. What STDs have you had?
None. Easy. None. Never had an STD ever. Been checked. Y'all can go check my dental records. I ain't never had an
check your dental records.
Nah, you can check my Planned Parenthood records, but I've never had an STD.
Planned Parenthood? What'd you go there for?
To go make sure I didn't have no STDs.
Did you have an abortion? Did you know what to tell us about?
I never had an abortion.
Were you with child?
I never had. No, I might have had an abortion. I don't know. But look, let me tell you this right. I don't know about that situation.
Were you pregnant with purpose?
I'll tell you this right now. I've never had an STD. I never had an STD, but that's because when I was raggedy, like raggedy before the relationship, before everything. One, I was insuring. I was using condoms. That was the first thing. So I always tell my young brothers, not you, but you, use condoms, brother. It's gonna help you out. I mean, it might not protect you from a pregnancy, and it might not always protect you from the STD, but it helps. And that's for you people out there too. Use condoms. Don't be out here wearing a mask, but don't put a condom on your dick. That's kind of wild. But I used to get checked every 6 months.
Word.
Every 6 months. Every fucking 6 months. Go down there straight into West Oakland. You know exactly what I'm talking about, because I know you know. But do you know?
He been married 500 years. He don't be out there getting tested willy-nilly like
He should. He ain't no been married that long. You don't know what you got before that. You need to get tested. Shit, get tested. Get tested. Shit, y'all
Why would
motherfuckers.
somebody that's married go to the clinic every 6 months? Answer the whole question. Why would somebody that's married go to the clinic every 6 months?
You don't know what your partner doing.
Come on, man. That's crazy.
You don't know. You don't know what your partner. Motherfuckers get shit off toilets, off shit, off all type of shit.
People do get shit off of toilets.
But I mean, like you get STDs off toilets.
I've heard that, but I think that's just some shit that raggedy niggas said because it was doing.
Do you put a toilet seat cover on, or you out here bare back in the toilet seats?
I only put toilet seat covers on when I'm not in the airport. So the airport toilet, I trust.
See what I'm talking about?
I trust the airport toilet.
Well, then there's two things. Like one of which is that STD is sexually transmitted disease, unless you got some kind of fetish out there where you're having sex with toilet seats. Hey, that's your business. Or two, unless you have some kind of like open sores on your ass, which is also weird. You just out here willy nilly just putting bare ass to seats.
It takes a lot to get herpes from a toilet seat.
It's a gamble.
It takes a lot. So listen, I'm gonna just keep it real with you, sweetheart. When he told you that he got chlamydia from the toilet seat, it wasn't from the toilet seat.
It was from Raquanda.
4.
All right, for you, brother. All right. In 40 years, what is something that you're gonna be nostalgic for?
Like the nostalgic, like I'm gonna miss.
Yeah, that you know that you're gonna be like, that you're gonna be remembered for as far as like being old school. Kind of a complex question, huh?
Yeah, so like you mean like these people know me for, like my grandkids know me for.
Yeah, your grandkids are gonna know you for it.
The easy answer for that is like wealth, obviously. Like I don't want my grandkids to ever know what systemic racism is. And I mean that in the sense of like not ignoring things that are happening, but I don't ever want them in a situation like, damn, I didn't get that job because of this. I want them to be set. They'll be aware that that's happening to people, but I don't want them to ever be like, one time, like the police had did this to me. Not in the sense where the police would be better, but I want them to be taken care of enough where if that's not fixed by then, they can isolate themselves from that kind of stuff.
So you want them to be able to buy themselves out of racism?
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
1,000%. Like I don't want that to ever be a situation. If it's not fixed by then, if society hasn't worked it out, even though we're making some steps now, as far as like sending peace officers to domestic disputes, shout out San Francisco, and sending like actual mental health workers to mental health situations. Who knew that could help? Those are small steps, but if that's not taken care of, I want them to be like, damn, I'm glad I can like move on this end of that to help out with the bread instead of being like, fuck, this ain't working out for me. Like I want them to be set up forever, because I feel like for us, we can only not complain, but point out redlining for so long, because they're not gonna fix it for us at all. So like collectively, like my grandkids, like y'all grandkids, like they moving over, like I see that shit and I feel for those people and I'm gonna do everything I can to help, but I don't want them to be like, fuck man, my life is fucked up because this shit.
I'm so rich, I ain't even gotta tell them that I'm rich.
For the most part, and they can but they'll be in a situation to help other people. Feel me? If it's not gone, is what I'm saying, right? Then the other answer, like the answer to add levity to the answer to the question is like I want them to know me as like just talking shit. Like I want, but playfully. Like I want my grandkids to be like my grandfather. We're good. We're dope, and we're good. Like everything's we good. Generational wealth, like Conrad Hilton.
Okay.
Like Paris Hilton's grandfather.
Yeah.
They got money forever.
Yeah.
Forever. So when I'm talking about like property, when I'm talking about like owning half of Sacramento, I'm serious. Like, so we're good on that. But my grandfather, bro, whenever you would go over there, this should be hella cool. Like Ryan grandfather, he'd be talking shit. He gets right to game. He had jokes like the motherfucker. Not a bitter old man, but like, bro, I miss he used to crack jokes, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I want to be alive at 76.
Okay.
But I'm saying like, that's what I like for them to be like. Always a good time.
That's
and,
real.
Yeah. Right.
I get that. What about you, Reed?
That's a great question. Damn. I guess for me, just like a legacy I want to leave, just making sure, when I'm gone, just leaving it the best way that I can, is just, inspiring the people that come after me, just to kind of let them live their lives with their true authentic selves. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just so important, to me. Not so much about the money, because there's a certain extent where you can control like what you do and how you maneuver with money, but I think more so just giving them a sense of purpose and a sense of identity, which is really important. That's where it begins and ends with me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
1,000%.
I mean, for me, definitely. I want to definitely make sure that they know Uncle Dale or Grandpa Dale or Daddy Dale. Or Daddy Dale is always like, funny, but always like serious, but a protector at the same time.
Right.
Like I'm always going to protect you and protect your heart and give you the realest advice, because I think I have that camaraderie with my friends now. Like I'm a crack jokes with you all day, but then when it's some serious shit, you could really, confide in me, and I'm really going to be able to give you the authentic me at a certain time.
No, that's dope. That's super important.
Straight up. On the Westworld, they say you're alive until the last person forgets about you.
This is very true.
Yeah,
that's a fact. This is very true.
Yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Let me. So is it? You got to pick a number for me now.
Yeah.
I got to pick a number for you.
No, you got to pick a number from him.
Yo, from you.
I just picked 4 from Dale. You got to pick mine. You got to.
Oh boy, okay. So what did I do last time? What number?
You did 5.
I did 5 last time. All right, let's do odd numbers. Let's go with number 3.
How old were you the first time you got caught cheating?
How old was I the first time I got caught cheating? That's a great question. I don't recall.
Okay, do you have an age range?
You don't recall the first time you got?
So anytime.
When's about the last time you got
Were
caught?
you a teenager or you're 20-something?
So how about this? I'll give you a range. Maybe between 21 and 24.
Damn.
I don't know. Honestly, since I was,
Since you got unraggedy?
yeah. All that's been, it's been fun. It's like your record, when you're doing all this raggedy stuff, and then you old enough, you hit 18, you can get your record sealed. That's what happened.
Okay.
Damn.
So, to a certain extent, it's just like I went in, they hit me with the Men in Black little, and I was
somewhere between 21 and 24.
Yeah, let's say that. That was probably like peak raggedy for me.
Okay.
Wow.
Like peak.
I can't even see Raggedy Reek out there.
Peak raggedy.
I can.
Raggedy Reek out there. Good sister, you ain't even got to do this. I'm going to tell you like this.
Good sis, you ain't gotta do this here. We can go to the crib.
I got a whole bunch of koofies over there.
Let me show you my koofy collection.
Let me show you my koofies, girl. Daddy, I never seen so many koofies. The world is yours, girl. The world is yours.
Have you ever read this chapter of the Quran, girl?
I never seen a Quran.
Raggedy Reek preaching.
Yeah, I got caught cheating on my bike.
Yeah,
but
riding the wrong girl on his handlebar.
Nigga, got them while I had pegs.
What's going on, everybody? Peace and blessings. My name is Tariq. I am the producer of the Uncut Gems mixtape. Please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoy it. It's funny as hell, and I think the other people might too. So please do us a favor, do yourself a favor, most importantly. Listen,